Hey everyone, Maria Kay here from thebrandingconsultant.com. Now, I just want to take a minute and say a few things about my friend and mentor, Timothy D. Grigett. I was fortunate enough to meet Tim when I first entered the online marketing world, and Tim helped me so much. I was coming from a graphic design background. I was totally lost. I had no idea how to apply my skills or anything that I already knew to getting clients or getting any kind of project acquisition. Well, Tim helped me with all of that. Now, a year and a half, 2 years later, my network has expanded exponentially. I've worked with people who have seven-figure businesses and up. I constantly work and coach with people who put on events, who teach in webinars, and I always, to this day, still go back to Tim whenever I have any kind of a business issue, any kind of a question or a problem that I'm dealing with, because I've built such an amazing rapport with him and because of how many results he has gotten me in my business. None of these things would be possible. None of these people who are in my network now would be there if it wasn't for advice that Tim has given me. One of the reasons that makes it so unique and so valuable is just his range of experiences, and he can tell you things about building a list. He can tell you things about running a webinar, about selling product, about all these things. A lot of things that I hadn't even honestly considered getting into when I first got into this business. But because of his advice, very recently, I actually lost one of my biggest clients. Not because of his advice, but this is just something that happened. Lost one of my biggest service clients, and I was able to stay afloat because of the changes my business had gone through based on Tim's advice. So, that should be enough said. Tim, and the other thing about Tim is that he is such a giving person. He is one of the sweetest, most selfless people I know. And what really sets him apart is that he cares that you succeed. So it's not just about him reciting things that he already knows. He will listen to you, he will understand your skill set, and he will use creative ways of applying that to where you want to be and how you can progress in what it is you want to do. So that's really what sets him apart. If you're happy and if you feel successful, he will feel successful. And that is a trait that I will tell you now, very, very few people, especially in this industry, have. So if you have the slightest opportunity to work with Tim, do yourself a favor and jump on that opportunity. Whatever it is that he's asking for, his advice will pay for itself many times over. So do not skimp. Work with Tim and you will be very, very grateful and happy. As grateful and happy as I have been to have known Tim, to have worked with him, and to have coached him. So take that advice to heart and good luck with your business.